Yo, what's going on? It's your man Young Kool-Aid, and today we've got some games to look out for. All right, you know me, I usually like to look at some games that will be coming out within the next year or the next few months. Something to give y'all a heads up on games that I think will probably end up being pretty good. And today we've got Code Vein Bloodlust. Okay, quick backstory on how I ended up discovering this game. So basically, a few months ago, I was watching God Eater, the anime, and I watched the whole thing. I was like, okay, I liked it. I like this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can get into the gaming series. Cause I know God Eater was a gaming series first before it was an anime. I was like, okay, I'll get into the gaming series. And then I looked up to see when the newest game was coming out, right? Before I was gonna go, eventually go buy the old games as well. But I was like, all right, let's see if a new game comes out anytime soon. Then they were like, the God Eater people, like the people that make the projects for the games and whatnot, had a new project for a new game that wasn't God Eater. And I was like, okay. And then like a week later, they announced it was Code Vein, but at first they only had like screenshots and whatnot. And then what was it, yesterday? They dropped a whole trailer for the game, a whole gameplay trailer. And if I do say so myself, this is looking pretty heat, okay? I'm not even gonna fake it to you. I'm gonna bring it to you straight in 100, all right? This is looking pretty good, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of the comments and whatnot. In fact, I've even seen one of my friends named Jammer, one of his videos. He was like, is it the anime Dark Souls? And I saw this in the comments. It was like, they said Dark Souls and God Eater had a baby. Now, don't kill me for this, but I have never played Dark Souls. Personally, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I have never played Dark Souls. I know it's a popular series, but I personally have never played it. I've never really had the urge to play the game. And I'm not saying it's not a good game. I'm just saying I personally have never had the urge to play it, so I've never played it. So I don't know what Dark Souls plays like. At first I was like, Dark Souls like Skyrim, but I think Skyrim is a whole different game. I don't remember if Skyrim is Dark Souls, because I've never even fully played through Skyrim either, because I've never owned Skyrim. But yeah, Dark Souls, I've never played Dark Souls, so I don't know how similar the games really are. But this game, disregarding the whole Dark Souls thing, looks very interesting. Okay, very interesting. The environment is ran on Unreal Engine 4, which is a good thing. That's a good sign. The environments around the characters, because you get a little bit of gameplay in this trailer. You get a bit more of a base of a story kind of thing. Basically, what's going on? It's kind of a futuristic kind of thing, where humanity's wiped out. You know how that goes. Humanity's wiped out, only the strong survive, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? We've seen stories like this before. But basically what's happening is, I'm guessing, it says in the trailer like people are basically gone. Like humans that or that we know is basically gone, and it's like a whole new form, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not really sure, again, because like the trailer, it kind of alludes to different ideas, but it doesn't really tell you exactly what's going on. But there's these creatures, and they have like bloodlust, hence the name. Actually, because it's Code Vein Bloodlust. Bloodlust is like the subtitle. It was like the dude speaking in the trailer was like, there's like different creatures who have this bloodlust, and they eat each other, and their minds have become lost, and they become the Lost. Like, that's what they're called, the Lost, with a capital L. So I don't know, man. I don't know. And they're like these pretty, demonic looking creatures. I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty ugly. But yeah, I'm guessing those are the Lost and the bloodthirsty creatures. And basically, he was like, it's a world for the immortals only, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's the world for only those who are strong can survive, that kind of thing. But this game, it does look pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. From the little gameplay that we actually got from the trailer, it looks decent. You know what I'm saying? It looks decent. I saw the battle he had with the big knight, and like, it was funny. I don't know why I laughed at this part, but like, he had the main dude in the game, because they only showcased the main dude and the main girl. The main dude in the game was like, he dive rolled, right? And he swung at the Great Knight, and then the dude, like the Great Knight, I guess he wasn't done attacking, because he like lunged forward and the dude got hit back. Like, I don't know why I laughed at that part. It's not even funny now that I look back at it, but I actually laughed when I first saw that. But regarding the two main characters, the male and the female characters that we see in this trailer, the male, bruh, when he does that little metallicized mask thing, like when the mask like itemizes, I guess, I don't know if that's the word, itemizes like on his face, bruh, that reminds me so much of Cooler, when Cooler transforms and then he gets like the mask and it just, it itemizes on his face. That's just so cool. It's a cool design, I'm not gonna lie. And he also has like these very sharp claws on his hand, which I'm guessing he uses to take out the Lost. And then the girl, she had this like serpent tail coming out of her back, but it was like metal, and she used it to like strike down some enemy, I'm guessing. And like, yo, that was cold. That was a cold part of the trailer. But Code Vein Bloodlust, I should say the whole name, Code Vein Bloodlust. Looks like it's going to be a very interesting game. You know, it looks like it's going to be interesting. I'll definitely keep checking on it. You know, I might keep you guys updated. I don't know if it's a game I'll follow the whole way, but it's definitely interesting. I'll definitely continue to look at it. But you know, I usually think I can pick games pretty well. You know, I picked Nier Automata way before the hype even caught up to that game. I was showcasing that game, so I mean, this might be another one. You know what I'm saying? This might be. Again, I'm not really familiar with Dark Souls, so I don't know if this is, you know, gonna play out just like that. But you know, I think this game's gonna end up being pretty good. So if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit that like button for me to subscribe and whatnot. Comment down below what you think of the game. Will you be picking it up? Are you interested in it? What is Dark Souls? If you could, you know, let me know in the comments, you know, what does Dark Souls plays like? Because I know there's like different YouTube videos and whatnot, but sometimes it's just nice to hear from fans of the game and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, share the channel, share the video. But I'm out, all right? Deuces.